Look in the mirror. No, don't just glance. Look closer. Lean in until your breath fogs the cold glass. Look at that faint, microscopic line forming at the corner of your eye. Look at the slight, unmistakable shadow beneath your jaw. You see it, don't you? That is not just a wrinkle. That is a fracture in your timeline. It is the undeniable, terrifying mathematical proof that you are expiring. You are terrified. You wake up in the middle of the night, staring at your own hands, wondering who they belong to. You feel the slow, creeping betrayal of your own biology, and in that pure, agonizing desperation, you come to me. Welcome to the Anti-Aging Syndicate. I am a senior pharmacologist for the largest biotech conglomerate on the face of the earth. I don't cure diseases. I don't save lives. I sell the single most expensive, most highly addictive narcotic in human history. I sell time. Or rather, the beautifully packaged, chemically engineered illusion of it. You walk into our immaculate, glowing white clinics. You sit in our leather chairs. You hand over your credit cards, your savings, your retirement funds. You buy our $500 serums. You inject our proprietary peptides. You swallow our golden capsules, desperate to rewind the clock. Let me tell you a secret about those golden capsules. Let's break down the chemistry of your salvation. 70% of that pill is compressed chalk. 20% is a basic synthetic vitamin complex you could buy at a grocery store for $3. And the remaining 10%? That is where my genius lies. The remaining 10% is a highly calibrated neuroreactive neurotoxin. It does absolutely nothing to your cellular aging process. It doesn't rebuild your collagen. It doesn't lengthen your telomeres. What it does is alter your brain chemistry. It triggers a localized, sustained release of dopamine and serotonin every time you look in the mirror after taking it. We didn't formulate a cure for aging. We formulated a chemical gaslighting agent. When you apply our creams, you aren't fixing your skin. You are literally numbing the optic nerve pathways that process your own physical flaws. You look in the mirror, and the chemicals trick your brain into hallucinating a younger, smoother version of yourself. It is the ultimate, flawless placebo, and it is perfectly, legally addictive. But the psychology of the scam is so much deeper than the chemicals. We understood decades ago that to build a trillion-dollar empire, we couldn't just sell you a product. We had to manufacture a disease. We weaponized your natural, beautiful biological evolution. We bought the magazines. We funded the algorithms. We flooded your screens with images of 50-year-olds who look like they are 25. We created a society where showing your age is a moral failure, where a gray hair is a sin, where a wrinkle is a sign of poverty and neglect. We made you hate the very face that your ancestors survived thousands of years to give you. Once you hated yourself, we owned you. We turned your bathroom cabinets into miniature pharmacies. We put you on a monthly subscription plan for your own self-esteem. And here is the most terrifying part of our business model. What happens when you stop paying? What happens when your credit card declines and you stop taking our miracle pills? The withdrawal. It is not a physical withdrawal. It is a psychological collapse. When the dopamine blockers leave your system, the illusion shatters. The mirror stops lying to you. You wake up one morning and the reality of your age crashes down on you with the force of a collapsing building. You don't just see the wrinkles you had yesterday. You see 10 years of suppressed decay all at once. The shock is so severe, the psychological trauma is so deep that your body physically reacts. Your cortisol spikes. Your skin genuinely sags from the sheer terror of realization. You age a decade in a single week. You run back to us, weeping, begging for the next dosage. You will empty your children's inheritance. You will let your own family drown in debt just to afford your next stem cell injection. You will eventually refuse to even hold your newborn grandchild, terrified that their tiny nails might scratch your $5,000 synthetic skin barrier. You are not just killing your biology. You are suffocating your own humanity just to turn the illusion back on, just to stop the clock in your mind. You are no longer a patient. You are a biological hostage. But there is a biological cost to all of this. A horrifying, microscopic truth that we bury in the fine print of our 1,000-page legal disclaimers. You see, the human body is a balanced ecosystem. It is designed to age. It is designed to slowly, gracefully wind down. When you force it to look young on the outside, you don't stop the decay. You just redirect it. You are obsessed with the canvas. You care so much about the smooth, flawless texture of your skin. But beneath that plastic, artificial perfection, your internal organs are suffocating. The chemicals you pump into your bloodstream to freeze your face. They calcify your liver. They crystallize inside your kidneys. They slowly, silently erode the neural pathways of your frontal lobe. We have successfully separated your exterior from your interior. And here is the ultimate, terrifying tragedy of our neurotoxin. It only alters your brain chemistry. When you look in the mirror, you see a glowing, youthful 25-year-old. But when the rest of the world looks at you, they don't see youth. They see a swollen, paralyzed, unrecognizable mask of desperation. They look at you with pity and disgust. But our chemicals are so perfectly engineered. You genuinely believe they are just staring at you out of jealousy. You will be the most beautiful, flawless, unwrinkled corpse in the morgue, dying completely alone inside a hallucination of your own perfection. You are not preserving your life. You are embalming yourself while you are still breathing. Look at me. Look at my perfect, symmetrical face. Look at my flawless, glass-like skin. I am 48 years old, and I look like a marble statue carved yesterday. I am the poster child for our syndicate. But I haven't felt my own heartbeat in 5 years. I haven't felt the warmth of the sun on my face because my nerve endings are paralyzed by synthetic preservatives. I am a prisoner inside a museum of my own vanity, and I am waiting for you to join me. So, go ahead. Open that expensive little jar, scoop out the white, sterile cream, spread it over your desperate, terrified face. Keep buying the hope. Keep swallowing the poison. Because the syndicate needs your money and time. Time is going to consume you anyway.